to play this, and it looks like we're gonna be going into some origin stories. Yes, I reworked this a little bit. I changed.
A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham.
Not interested. And reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake. Yelling at Alfred.
Don't you know?
I bet.
This is Selina.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces. Falcone's calling card.
God or something.
The chemicals. Where are they?
He does have a point though.
We're all being played here, including you.
Why would he like leave his calling card? Yeah, I did it that time. God damn it. I did that last time I stabbed him, but I changed it. Like
The Waynes.
So I did that.
Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
The Waynes. I wonder if this is like I wonder if this is like in the DC universe, like canon, and like that's actually true. But I doubt it. I honestly doubt it. Load. Hurry. There we go. Oh, we're not going to continue the conversation without. So it's Harvey versus and like I said, backstory moments.
Don't have to do this. Only you now, Master Bruce.
So wow. Oh, he came to visit us. Crying out, yeah.
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us. But you should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's all so public and messy.
How could you hide this from me, Alfred? For all these years...
What would you have me do? You were a child. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers.
We were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
How can be that mean, Alfred?
My money has never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm.
The norm? Fucking norm.
Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father...
You knew all that.
I wasn't
and
the
you
last
never
to
let
find
on.
out.
You're behaving like I was part of the conspiracy.
Wait.
I want you to know, I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then, they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
I forgive you, Alfred.
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you. I won't let you down again.
Can't stay mad at Alfred, bro.
This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
If my father was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
Well, it's a fair assumption. You don't think? You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
Oh, come on. You're not gonna... Wow, you're at one here? Yeah, because you didn't look at this. You didn't look at this. Oh, you're gonna tell us
I
without
want
your
him
glasses.
standing here. Right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I'd only want to ask him one question. Why? My parents could have given him anything. Why would he just shoot them?
He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
Well, that's good. Walking down an alley anyways.
He just
Why would
wanted to
commit
protect us.
crimes?
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I always wanted to be brave. Just like him.
And you are. He would be so proud to see that you took a different path.
See, like, why would they walk here into an alleyway? And then why would a criminal just run up like, hey, I'm gonna take and kill you guys, yeah, and then just kill him in front of an alleyway? Because then, like, gunshots would have been heard, like, inside the theater, like, all around the buildings, and it's like, boy, are you stupid? It's like, God. Like,
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater.
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
what's that freaking black thing just glitching out? It's like a freaking glitch. Honestly.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, you don't have to do this. And the gun fires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
You're traumatized as a child. How did it get right there? If that guy was coming that way, then he walked over there. That makes no sense.
Take whatever you want. Nothing personal, just business. He told me you had.
You don't have
have to do this.
Alright, so he said it was business, and he could have just pushed his family out of the way and charged them. Why would you kill the old woman too?
This is a mistake. This is a mistake.
Look at that. What's the point of shooting them? I'm not, more of those beads would have fell out.
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a mugging.
Cops couldn't.
They were assassinated.
It wasn't really
And
assassination.
Carmine Falcone knows why.
Like I consider an assassination to be like stealth, and that was just like not stealth in the slightest bit at all. Like at all. That was like charged. GCPD. You're really just gonna let her? Alright, I won't say anything bisexual, but that's it.
But getting you in to see Falcone like this,
Shoved her away.
I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Look, I get that, Harv, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier. The last
they
time we
really
brushed
let
shoulders with
them,
Falcone,
like, let
the
him
press made us
see him?
pay.
Like, even though.
At
like,
least
with all
tell me what this is about.
going on.
Look, I'm all for blind support.
Trust me, you don't want to know.
No, I do. That's why I'm asking. I don't ask questions I don't want to know the answers to.
I'm sorry, Harvey. It's better this way.
Fine, don't tell me. But I hope none of this comes back to bite us. I don't want headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen, we finally put Falcone in his cage. Now, well, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, well, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office for things, but everything's been a little busy.
Sorry, Harvey. I was going to tell you.
Would tell me what?
Your friend here gave us a case that'll put Falcone away for life. A catalog of his entire criminal empire.
Is that a fact?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Is that a problem? Put a criminal away? Put a dent in crime.
Yeah, that son of a
did
bitch
that.
better not get
Is that
off
a
again.
Problem?
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this
Got
time.
beef when it comes to
Mr. Wayne,
hands, huh?
Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media.
Thanks, Sergeant.
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to...
It's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
All right, Falcone's
What if
inside.
someone strikes
Say
at,
what you
like,
gotta say.
daytime?
We'll be out here.
I mean, that's just the master plan in Gotham. Just strike in the daytime, not night. He only appears at night to show his fear thing. But, like, it only happen, like, think about that. Like, honestly. Dude, I swear to God, if no one's watching over him. Oh. Alright, never mind. Yo, that right wrist thing could, like, peel off. You could just peel it off, like...
The hell? Bruce Wayne?
You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. Just like every other time they tried to put me away.
You look like you tangled with the wrong guy.
This is nothing. You should have seen me before I became boss. I'd show up all beat to hell. Your father had sew me back together. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins. Going back decades.
Until you sent Joe Chill to kill him.
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, practically family. I had to get that out by now.
Your guy was gonna kill
Hey, I tried to get through to your dense party. Maybe I should have spelled it out.
Watch it, Falcone. I still see some unbroken bones.
Tough guy, eh? I bet you came to kick some ass.
Beating up.
Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
I'm not gonna give it to him. Oh God, there's no time. What type of hurt is it? Don't know. God, oh my God.
I'm not here to take care of you. You deserve to suffer for what you've done.
Don't kill him! Oh my God!
Of course.
Don't let him!
You'd never know the truth. How much of your old man is in you? What kind of son did he make?
I'm no murderer, Falcone.
You're
Unlike
choking
you.
him. Wait.
Yeah. That's why you were kept in the dark. He loved you, you know. He did it all for you. He protected his own. And if you got on his bad side, your father was more ruthless than any of us. He had a switch, you know. Still, made us all rich, including you. Some people just have the mind for it. He was one of the most brilliant men I ever knew.
Until you hired an assassin to take him out.
What, you really think I ordered the hit? Sure, I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all the call friend. Your parents learned that.
The fuck? What? What?
They're waiting for you in hell! The bastard had to die.
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go! Go!
She had like things around her mask with her, like a gas. I've never seen episode 2. I don't even know what happens. So I want to guess it has something to do with poison ivy, but I don't know.
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp. This close. We were this close.
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
Disgrace. another officer gone rogue.
Just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. Now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Slow down, Harvey. We need the facts first.
The simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Then we need the complex. Like how and why?
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
I thought it was Deadshot at first.
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
His case looks like a present. Like wrapping. Alright, yeah, my thing's down here. But yeah, oh look. Here's like the little hole. Here's like the little thing I was talking about, like around her jaw. I was talking about.
Her veins, still visible beneath her skin.
Then here's a little hole to be injected with something. And this is just basically proof right here.
Fresh injection site. That doesn't look like blood. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Alright, swipe buttons.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talked big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I shouldn't, they were a million miles away.
Did you see a face? Could you ID a suspect?
I don't think so.
She's still
You must remember some detail. Try.
She thought
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Cobblepot said something similar.
Penguin? What you doing?
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do.
Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce!
The fuck are you?
What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
I'm sorry, Vicky. I don't have time.
Don't brush me off.
Bitch, I just did.
Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Where did you get that?
So it's true?
No, I didn't say that.
Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate Prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house. And now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Just give me something to run with. Huh. Disappointing. Maybe you have more to do with this than I thought.
Am I supposed to move? Because I could do that. Wouldn't be that hard. See, if I move or something, then that card would have got like mad stuff and hate.
Agent I found at the docks.
Yeah, that's similar.
Let's see what we got.
Different colors, different.
It's
yep,
ironic that Falcone
100%.
died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Murder at the hands of Montoya. That's not justice.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three.
Yeah, but it all makes
But I
sense.
hope he told you something before he was killed.
Put the flower there, so he would get,
What did you learn from him?
He backed up what you told me. My father ran the city, with two of the worst men in it.
If they were working together, it's strange Falcone had him killed.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds.
Alright, let's look at the red one first, because it's red.
This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses.
There's a little picture at the bottom over here with two guys like dragging the chemical. But if that's the case, then how did Penguin get his hands on it?
The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control.
Yeah, because she ran in there and started talking.
Both compounds
like,
seem stable, but they're quick to fall
he
apart.
deserved it. But then
Whoever
they got
processed it
clawed
knew what they were
somehow.
doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you?
With this drug, they can exploit baser impulses, the things they would otherwise control.
Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
I don't know where any of these are at. Oh. I really find it.
Find her! Find her now! Send a strong
message.
Oh, nope, I know what this is.
Bring me her head.
Apparently, he's the Red Queen. Also in Wonderland. The big ass head. That was a good movie. First and second. Be over here.
Yeah, there you go. Bit of right. Right.
Don't even know where this is at.
The Skyline Club. Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
Oh, hit it, nigga, bro. Oh, yeah. I'm always Bruce Wayne, but when I'm Batman, I feel so much more powerful. The power! I have unlimited power! Well, if he could take down a god with a gun, you know, and another god with a rock, Dude, that guy looks like Drax. See red tattoos.
Come on, I know there's gotta be more around here. The man probably had millions in his sock drawer alone. If Falcone finds out I helped you, he'll kill me. My boss won't be doing much of anything. Ever again.
No, why does that guy look like Drax? Burst in here one time, I can do it again.
You lot, come check out this office.
Wouldn't I still have a hole in it?
Where is... I don't know!
James, hey! You can help me, or you...
Let him go.
Batman! It's about time. You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante. Oh, don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen.
You used an innocent cop to do your dirty work. I know how you've been using the drugs you stole at the docks. Where are they?
Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. Pounded him into a pulp on live TV. If you were truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die. Vermin like Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out.
I don't kill my enemies.
Maybe that's why you got so many. Might be time to reconsider. As a show of good faith, I'm gonna let this one go. How's about we talk this through? We helped you with Falcone. Now, if we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
Oswald Cobblepot. What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you?
Gotta admit, you've got flair. Here's the thing. I actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things. Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
They found Catwoman.
What do you want with her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good on it. So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. Oh, what's her name again?
Selina.
Yes! Oh, beautiful name.
track down Selina Kyle.
I'll find her right away.
A big fan, I don't get it. Got a trophy for big fan and I don't get it at all, honestly. I wonder if anyone's watching. Right. It's gonna be a bar fight. No, John's probably back in season 2.
Is that Bruce Wayne? You really think he'd show up here?
Yep, they're waiting for me. Someone's listening to them.
Did you hear?
You lost? Because I don't have time for tourists. Looks like you walked into the wrong bar.
You know Selina Kyle, there are men
a
after
rich,
Uh-huh. When aren't there?
her. Well, these ones are trying to kill her.
Hey, don't I know you? It is you. Knew it. The cops take all your fancy clothes?
Are you trying to lay low? Of course, you're not really the low-lying type.
Nice to meet you.
Frank. Yeah. Funny seeing you here. So much in the papers.
Whole other thing, meeting the man in real life.
You're shorter than I thought you would be.
Leave him alone, Frank. Man's just trying to have a quiet drink.
You didn't seem to mind the company.
I'm taller than you.
Selina, I need to tell you something important.
Better be an apology. You were supposed to take care of our mutual problem. Instead, you just pissed him off.
That's why I'm here. You're in danger.
I've had rats on my tail all day.
The man who hired you, his name is Oswald Cobblepot.
Never heard of him.
He goes by Penguin.
Penguin? Shit. Ugh, you've got to be kidding me. You should have just killed me on that rooftop. I'm dead anyway. When you screw someone over, you really screw them. The Penguin.
Penguin can't take on both of us, and I'm not going anywhere. Clearly you know something about him.
I only know him by reputation. I'm surprised you never heard of him. He's a big deal across the pond. He's more dangerous than you think.
I grew up with Oz. He's the first real friend I ever had.
I'm not surprised. Questionable morals and a penchant for theatrics. You two have a lot in common. The question is, why Gotham? Why now? It's not like he's hurting for crime syndicates abroad. Why leave that?
He stole mind-altering chemicals from Falcone.
Drugs aren't really Penguin's MO.
Well, maybe he's branching out.
Well, I'm not sticking around here to find out.
Oswald, Penguin is about to unleash God knows what on the city. You can't just leave.
A good reason not to be here when he does. You want to stay? That's your choice.
Whatever Penguin is planning, innocent people will end up in the line of fire.
Innocence. Not me. Bruce, sweetie, the gallant knight thing, it really is adorable. But what would Harvey think? The two of us, working together. After all, I'm not really an all work and no play kind of girl. Harvey knows that.
I'm sorry, why are we talking about Harvey?
He's your friend, isn't he? Just seeing how much of a conscience you really have.
I'm sorry, what are you talking
You and
about?
I...
It's got so much serious stuff.
Get out of the way! Don't wreck my bar.
Well, Bruce, you were right.
Selena Kyle? Penguin says hello.
Hello? This,
Beat it. We're here for her.
Copyright for this.
If you care about your own skin, you'll get the hell out.
Alright.
Not done yet. I think they want more.
Then let's give it to him.
You fight pretty good. For such a pretty boy. Come on, this way.
Wow. This is why you kill. You will find out that, hey, Bruce Wayne attacked us, and he's actually
Quick, check the alleyway.
More dangerous than you think.
You see anything? Negative. Let's check the other side.
Man, great search.
Are we alone?
You seem to think, no, I don't.
Yeah, we're alone.
So show my emotion, bro. God.
Let's get out of here. I'll take the rooftops. You take the alley.
Wait. When will I see you again?
When you least expect it. You shouldn't trust me, you know.
shouldn't, but...
Alfred, I'm uploading the contents of a smartphone to the back computer. Check to see if there's anything on the phone we can use.
Processing it now. Is everything all right? There are quite a few police cars convening on your location.
It's fine. Has the back computer found anything yet?
Bruce, there are a number of messages here. All from Mayor Hill.
Mayor Hill?
The last voicemail is his. Listen to this.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same.
This is very shady. It doesn't sound good.
Hill is setting me up. Penguin's gonna take a shot at me. If Hill's talking to Penguin, he must know something. It's time I paid him a visit.
I agree. The mayor must have answers, but if I may offer a word of advice. People look up to Batman after how you handled Falcone. Terrorizing the mayor could damage that goodwill. Then again, Batman's methods would certainly get him talking immediately. Bruce would have to depend on his guile to loosen Hill's lips.
Batman.
Going as Batman is the sure bet.
Why else would this be called Batman? They would just call it Bruce. It would just be called the Hulk without Hulk. And it's actually Bruce Wayne. Or something like that. Oh wait, is this the same build? Yeah, it is. Alright. They didn't fix the window. Let's just see.
Batman has the public trust after taking down Falcone. Try not to throw it away by going overboard on Hill. Battering the mayor is not a good option.
Sorry, Alfred. I'm a light touch. When I need to be.
The city will thank me later if Hill tells me Penguin's plans.
Deborah, you incompetent! Dent's up in the polls. I need to crucify him in the debate or we can kiss re-election and your job goodbye. You'd better be back here in the next 15 minutes or I'm cutting your pay. Who's there? Deborah? Deborah? Is that you?
It's just you and me, old man.
Apparently he's Flash.
Batman?
Batman, what?
What are you doing here?
You know who Penguin is.
So I've heard of him. So what? I've got nothing to do with that lowlife. Do you hear me?
You're leaving out a few details.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same. Wayne, there's the real problem. He's the one you should be after. Every fiber of his being built on lies, his status, his fortune.
What does Penguin want with Bruce Wayne?
The atrocities that occurred at the hands of his father. He only wants to expose the Waynes for the criminals that they are. Security! Pick up, goddammit! Security! Don't kill me! I've done nothing wrong!
Why come to you?
Because I knew about Arkham Asylum, and what was done to those poor people. He wants revenge for what happened to his mother. Thomas Wayne sent her to Arkham, along with who knows how many other innocents. Nothing was wrong with any of them. Until Thomas locked them up.
Something this big couldn't have been hidden. There'd be records.
With enough money, you can make anything, or anyone, disappear. I didn't dare speak up. Whatever happened in the past, it's nothing compared to what's happening now. Penguin isn't the only child of Arkham. There are others whose families were destroyed by Wayne. They'll make Gotham pay for his sins. No. Please. Don't. Oh, no.
You deserve whatever's coming for you.
If I hadn't given Penguin what he wanted, he would have struck at the debate tonight. I didn't just do this for myself. I'm trying to protect Gotham. Finally. About damn time.
It's Batman! Shoot him! Come on, get the mayor out of here!
I heard everything, Master Bruce. What he said about your father, it must be difficult to process.
I need to know what went on in Arkham Asylum.
Indeed. I'm just as frustrated as you are.
Hill seems to think he's safe, but Penguin's still out there.
Man. What time is it? It's 10. Man. Almost an hour now, huh? Maybe? Yes, no, maybe? About 31 minutes.
I wonder what else is on here.
Let you find out then. God.
As per your request, Lieutenant Gordon has tripled security at the debate.
Thanks, Alfred.
But Gordon heard about Batman's surprise visit to the mayor. He was far from happy.
Thanks for the heads up.
It's a plan of the old Monarch Theater.
The auditorium where the debate's being held. I hacked into the image feeds from the security cameras at the auditorium.
Just to be safe.
Just to be safe.
Hills, details about your father. They must have been quite upsetting.
I didn't hit him once.
I can't imagine how you must feel. To learn so much in so little time.
None of that matters now. The only thing that does is stopping Oz.
The city needs you now, more than ever.
No. They needed me.
I'll leave you to it then.
What am I doing again?
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne, rumors persist that the candidate is having trouble paying his campaign staff and making ad buys. A Dent spokesperson said these rumors are nothing more than a smear tactic, perpetuated by the incumbent Mayor Hill's campaign.
In other news, nobody goes to Gotham's dive bars expecting a quiet night out, but police say a brawl tonight at the Stack Deck Bar in Otisburg was the rowdiest one in recent memory. Reports say multiple arrests were made, with all the suspects taken into custody while unconscious. Police are seeking an unidentified man and woman who were seen in conversation with the assailants shortly before the fight.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne, rumors persist that the candidate is having trouble paying his campaign staff and making ad buys. A Dent spokesperson said these rumors are nothing more than a smear tactic, perpetuated by the incumbent Mayor Hill's campaign.
In other news, nobody goes to Gotham's dive bars expecting a quiet night out, but police say a brawl tonight at the Stack Deck Bar in Otisburg was the rowdiest one in recent memory. Reports say multiple arrests were made, with all the suspects taken into custody while unconscious.
Alright, so nice to know if the news just goes on a loop.
Wait a minute. The images on these cameras haven't changed. Something's wrong.
Penguin's men may have commandeered the cameras on their end.
Did you not leave?
We could just be looking at
what they want us to see. Warn Gordon that he may have visitors.
It's basically we're just looking at it.
I have to get down there. Now.
Four, actually. Still. Like, Telltale episodes are like normally hours long because you have to like buy each episode. Oh, it's also nice to know that my stream skipped some of my streaming.
Harvey needs to get out of there.
Alright, Harvey.
Hey, Bruce. Man, I'm glad you called. I needed to talk to you, actually. Something's come up. Something that's... well, it's not exactly pleasant.
Why? What happened? Are you all right?
Me? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Oh, you mean because of this penguin threat? They have me in some back room until the debate begins. For my own protection, they said. A little bit of overkill, if you ask me. Look, Bruce, I didn't want to do this over the phone, but my advisors are telling me that I need to... that I need to distance myself from you. Until all this mess with your family blows over. They're...
I get it. It's the smart move, but let's talk about that later.
I'm glad you see it that way. What with the allegations in the press, and now this mess with Falcone, you're a liability. But here's the thing, Bruce. Without your money, I am dead in the water. I know this is a delicate topic, but I need you to keep me afloat. I may have to trash you in public, but you and me, we'll know the truth about our friendship.
You've got some nerve, Harvey. Either we're a team or we're not.
Oh, of course we're a team, Bruce. Of course we are.
Why? Yeah, you're stupid.
Not in front of the press. Listen, I hate to push you, but I need to know. Can I count on your money, Bruce?
That's like saying to
whatever it takes to save Gotham.
Hey, can I count
That's
on
what
your
we
body?
wanted.
No, Harvey. You can forget it.
That's disappointing. Right. Well, look, I have to go. The makeup person is here. Guess they have to put on my face. Listen, I'm sorry we couldn't make this work out, Bruce.
Dude, that... like, honestly... Hey, you're like the rich kid at school, but you're really annoying, so can I just like have all your stuff like that, you know, I'll just pretend to be friends with you. It's like that. It's like... stupid.
Batman.
How'd you get on this
Yeah,
roof?
all quiet so far.
I've got a feeling that's about to change.
Just so we're clear, you and me, we're on shaky ground.
Jim, listen.
No, listen to me. The excessive violence, it can't go on. Most of the GCPD already think you're a monster. Don't prove them right.
You're lucky I'm on your side.
That may be true, but I can't ally with a violent thug.
We have bigger things to worry about right now. Your security has been compromised.
I've got patrols on every door.
You better check on them.
I'd keep that holstered if I were you.
What's she doing here? She was part of that robbery at the mayor's office.
Really? You're gonna drag out that dead horse?
I pressed circle.
Oh, I don't do the bad things anymore, Lieutenant. Unless it's on request.
This better not come back to bite me. Alpha Patrol, come in.
Fucking double tap it now? Cause I gotta do that now.
Incident in the bar.
Fucking take a hammer to it.
Dead is its own kind of cage.
God,
I can't stand being in it. Not that I needed your help or anything, but you had my back. I thought I'd repay the favor. You know, like you scratch my back, I cut some people up.
Doing the right thing. Maybe there's hope for you yet.
Don't read too much into it. I'm just allergic to owing you anything.
None of my men on the ground are responding.
Enough waiting. We're going in.
Alpha, do you read?
Now, aren't you glad I'm here?
You have a better shot than my SWAT team of getting in there quietly. We are seriously underfunded at the GCPD.
Sounds like a vote for Dent, Lieutenant.
Sounds like a vote for Dent. And it's like, I don't mind paying for, like, the police stuff, but I'm not gonna pay.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our live debate for the next mayor of Gotham City. This is an important debate for these two candidates, incumbent Mayor Hamilton Hill and the challenger, Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent. And it's also important for you, the citizens of Gotham, who will soon head to the polls to decide the future of your home, a city that's faced its share of hardships in recent years.
Just gonna follow this guy around. What's his name? Larry?
Yes.
Alright, Larry's right there, guys. Larry's gonna get killed. Larry! I'm sorry, Larry. You were on the ground the longest, Larry. At least you weren't taken out by being jumped on.
At least we know why they weren't responding.
At least we know why there's no blood.
Gordon, we
Right?
found one of your patrols.
They knocked them
They've
out
been
with their
terminated.
guns.
Sorry, ladies and gents. As you might have guessed, there's been a change to tonight's program. First order of business, firing the moderator.
I hate to be a downer, but these hostages, I don't like their chances.
He just didn't have a head for the issues.
Casualties are inevitable. It's only a question of how many.
Inspiring. You really know how to pep a girl up.
You two, get out here. Keep it quiet back there.
These guys are armed to the teeth.
We need a new moderator.
Come on, you.
You there! Yes! You! Thank you for volunteering.
Please, no.
Go on, then. Introduce the candidates. Stage fright, huh? All right, I'll get you started, but this is your show.
3 hostiles. Gotta take them out quietly.
Smiling to your face, our despicable DA, Harvey Dent.
Bird mask guy. Whatever your name is.
Call me Penguin.
Yes, of course. Penguin, then. We will play your game.
Let's link you to the table.
Let these people go.
Okay then, and we'll see. Coin toss. Heads goes first.
Heads.
Questions. Ask them questions.
Mr. Dent, the subject on everyone's mind is the new Wayne Mental Health Facility.
It's a much needed state-of-the-art mental health care hospital that will offer treatment for the most unfortunate of Gotham citizens.
Alright.
I told you all the truth. Look, it's still message rubbish.
How does he know what she's going to do?
Smart.
The opening statements, Pillock. Rule 1, talk when I say talk, shut your gob when I say shut your gob.
You're going into this light stand.
Kicking each other are all encouraged. Rule 3, always tell the truth, even if it hurts. It'll hurt worse if you lying down.
Just picks it up and throws it at him. Guys, now you don't have a table. Congratulations. Are you slow? No, your brain's good. You're not limping.
Keep your heads down. Make for the police line.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
My downfall, brothers and sisters of Gotham. You have nothing to fear. We are the children of Arkham. We are here to end the masquerade and expose the corruption that rooted your city. For too long, men like your esteemed mayor have profited from the pain of innocence. Tonight, we show you the truth.
They knew this was too big for Oswald alone. Someone else is pulling the strings.
Smart. Let someone else do the dirty work.
Look into the hearts of these spineless creatures. Chosen to
Go on, love. You know what to do.
Candidates, take off your masks.
She hit them both with the right needle. Oh no. Just get a violent year. What's gonna happen? Old or old? It's old versus older. And what if the kids attack each other? Doesn't matter if they just walk off the stage and attack them. Dude, you are blind.
Everybody in Gotham saw that moderator get shot on live TV. What's going on in there?
Why don't they
First
cancel
off, we
the
should incinerate the pool. Waiting for handouts because they can't be bought to get a damn job.
Just start. See, she needs a wall to get to, but we don't. Oh, the events back to the old games, flashbacks, bro.
We're out of time, Batman. The brass is going nuts with those two drunks on stage.
Your friend, Bruce Wayne, doing fantasy, having a look away from what you don't want to see.
Roll the tape!
Subject 9.
I thought your father was dead.
Subject 9, Esther Cobblepot. You've been declared criminally insane and committed to Arkham indefinitely as a ward of the state.
Please, I'll sell you the land. Please don't do this.
You had your chance. You should have made the deal we offered you. Give her the drug.
Thomas, we're friends. Our boys play together.
You were warned, Esther. You know I always get what I want. Commence the procedure.
This is totally
Give her a dose she won't come back from.
Now you know. Now you will see.
It's very loud when people are screaming.
Batman! You certainly know how to make an entrance.
Go!
Why don't you kick the crap out of him?
I'm still gonna hit you,
No! Please! I need a man!
You could get back.
I took out Thomas Wayne. That was all him. He didn't know when to stop. I had him killed because of it.
Don't worry back, my poor old mum. So this is for her.
Don't let you kill anyone else!
Right, your turn, Dent. Where's your mate, Bruce Wayne? Your biggest supporter, and he didn't even turn up. Batman! The revolution's already started! It's too late to join!
Let Dent go.
And what if I don't?
I'll crush every bone in your body.
I knew you'd say something like that.
Oh, here it is. Save Daniel, save Catwoman.
Hold your fire, damn it!
Harvey.
Where's the maniac in the mask? We need paramedics over here, now!
I made that.
City Hall is in chaos after Mayor Hamilton Hill was confirmed dead.
While several members of the Children of Arkham have been arrested, the Penguin is still at large.
If Two-Face becomes a major villain, if like I didn't do that, then like what would have happened? It's like he would just become like a small villain that would just like pop up in like the one scene just to bite you back in the ass, but like that's probably it. He wouldn't be that much of a major villain. Because like major villains are like they have like revolve around like Riddler,
He won't be the same after this.
Harvey or something.
Meanwhile, the Wayne family
Well, not
scandal
Harvey.
continued to escalate
I meant to say
after the
Joker.
full list of Thomas Wayne's victims was released to the public.
I doubt Alfred knew all that. Here we go. Relations strong.
Lawyers representing Bruce Wayne have no comment at this time.
That means like, so both of the
We
mayors
are the children of Arkham, and we have opened your eyes.
Why did you glitch out there, man? It wasn't like a glitch where you are like you or something. Oh damn! Right. Oh. I'm surprised by that one. I'm honestly surprised by that one. I'm not surprised by that one. I'm actually surprised by that one, honestly. I know what happens in season 3 though. Alright, I like my choices. I honestly like my choices. I'm fine. I'm not gonna change any of them, so you don't have to worry about this one being changed. I like my choices. Alright. That's it, guys. Yeah, let's go to season 3. Wait.
Next time.
Alright, yeah, let's see this.
On Batman, the Telltale series.
You may have saved me, but this isn't over. You don't know these people, Bruce.
Authorities are scrambling. The so-called Children of Arkham have the city in a frenzy, but there's still no sign of their masked leader. With Hill and Falcone dead by their hands, the question on everyone's lips is, who's next?
After that news about your father sending innocent people to Arkham, sounds like the whole city wants your head on a pike.
The Waynes have always run this company, but now they want to decide what your future at this company will be.
Do you really think Bruce Wayne is worth protecting?
What do you want from me?
You know what I want.
This dick.
No more hiding, not for anyone.
But don't worry, Bruce Wayne's finally gonna get what's coming to him.
Bruce! Bruce!
Bruce. Okay. Well, I hope you all enjoyed. I'm trying to make my intro or my outro here. Alright, man? That's next, guys. Hope you all enjoyed it. I'll see you guys. Probably 3 more weeks. Wait. Alright. For English. Alright, we're gonna try that again. English. I will see you guys probably 3 weeks later again. Alright. There. Done. Did. Done. Said. Boom. Completed. Well, bye everyone.